Alright, I'm making a sheath while the handle is drawing. I got it painted black. And okay, this is the scabbard, the sheath, whatever you want to call it. And just marked it out with a pencil. I basically already made a video of this already with the knife video. And basically, I'm just gonna follow that pencil mark I made. I ain't gonna go deep because the knife itself, the sword itself, is only a 1/4 inch thick. And just gonna just take this little small chisel. I got a big one. It's starting out right now. I'm starting out small. Right here on the corner of it. I got a bunch of chisels right here, actually. Once you get started, it goes by pretty fast. I say fast, but you know, the whole thing might take about 30 minutes to do. Just starting out is kind of critical. And I don't have to go deep because, like I said, the blade's only a 1/4 inch thick, so I only do like an 1/8 inch on this one and an 1/8 inch on another one. There gonna be spots for the reason you can dig in a little deeper than you want to. If there's a wood, knot in the wood or something. If you dig a little deeper, just don't worry about it. Just take it out, and after it's all done, just rub your little wood putty in there. And once it dries, it'll be hard enough. I'm just cleaning up the edges now. I already done a video on this before, so I don't want to repeat the same thing over and over. Basically just taking small chisels and just running it in them edges, kind of squaring it off. Run it long ways on the bottom and run it along the top side of it, just trying to square off these corners. Alright, just to show you what I was talking about, there's gonna be some spots where the chisel bites in a little deeper than what you're expecting. This stuff right here dries as hard as a rock. And of course you're not gonna see this, it's gonna be inside the scabbard, but still you don't want nothing sticking out. And after it's all dried, I'm gonna sand it down. It's kind of like peanut butter. That's basically it. It's going to dry in probably about 5 minutes, this stuff right here. And then we'll sand it down smooth. Alright, I gotta just clamp down with some wood clamps. Just to see if it slides in easy. Oh yeah, good little snug fit. Alright, I'm going to glue it now and re-clamp it back down. Alright, this is still part of the little sheath. This is going to be on the top of the sheath where that metal copper metal copper plate I put on the that sword. It's going to fit into it. This is what's going to make a snug fit so the sword stays in. You can cut the whole thing out in one sheath. But I found a piece of hard wood. Wood is harder than the sheath that I was using, so I'm going to go ahead and use it. Make sure I'm staying straight here. And basically all I did was just drill a hole so I could fit my little saw in here. Take my blade off and take this off. This can fit on top of your scabbard, your sheath, and that metal copper ring goes into there and makes it a tight fit. It's got a fall, I'm following it. And no, you ain't gotta do this. This is something I'm doing. I just found a piece of wood that's harder than the sheath, so I'm gonna use it. And this is the spot's gonna wear out the most, is in the front part of the when you stick the sword in. Just go keep trying over and over and over until you get it to fit snug over your little fitting. Alright, I got it clamped down. Glue. I got a 2-quart epoxy that I gotta mix on here. Make sure I don't put this upside down because it all fits one way. Okay, that goes in. Oh, that. Goes in like that. All right. Try to find something. I couldn't find a clamp that works, so I just put a brick on it. It looks pretty good. Alright, we'll let that sit overnight, and tomorrow I'm going to carve it down into a good sheath. Then paint it and put the handle together, paint that, do all that, and that should be it. I don't know how long that's going to take, though, probably a couple of days. But I'll just show you the steps. Alright, it's the next day. See, it's dried overnight. That little piece right here. I never did a piece like this before. I've seen people do it before. They usually use like a hard chunk of resin and they glue it on there and then work it down. But I had a piece of oak that's a little bit harder than the rest of the wood, so I stuck it on there. We'll see what happens. I usually do the whole thing in one piece. Now basically it's taking the corners down. Now flushing up the top. I'm taking each corner down. I'm going to take all 4 corners off. And just kind of work it from the middle around, kind of making like an oval shape. And it don't take long. After carving it down with a draw knife, we'll start sanding it down. I guess if you wanted to, you could have sanded the whole thing down from the beginning. It's just, when you use a draw knife, it goes by pretty fast and you can sand it down. It doesn't take too long when you do it like that, and it saves you on sandpaper. making circles around it, trying to bevel off all the corners, because I knocked off the corners and I shaved it, so it's kind of like the shape of a stop sign. So I'm just going over the corners over and over in a circle, rounding everything off. Also, for me just jerking on it, the whole thing, I knocked it apart. That 2-port epoxy is some pretty good stuff. I've been working on this sword for about a month, and every day that I worked on it, it rained, and it's including that same day. So maybe the moisture in the air got to it. I don't know. But it's usually some pretty good stuff. But as you can see, it's not holding this wood together. So I'm gonna use some wood glue after I'm done fixing on it. So in the future, y'all using that, make sure it's not raining.